Hello, tribe. I just finished the heal training with the girls. The training with the girls in the healed group. And I'm starving, so I'm just going to chug some water really quick. So that I don't feel the hunger while I do this live, because there was something I wanted to hop on really quick. Because in the healed group, we were just doing some work really on diving in and clearing out the shit that's stressing people the fuck out while they're trying to show up epically in their life and their business, right? And of course, I just told all the stories in there about why the Balinese ladies were staring at me laughing hysterically. It's the underwear story, the infamous underwear story that I'm not going to tell today, but I will tell you someday. But it's hilarious. And the story about the healer, which I feel like most people have heard, and the lessons that I learned. But one of the things I said to them, I felt like, oh, I need to hop on a live and I need to share that with the entire tribe and the community. Because I think this will really, really support you. It just sort of came out of my mouth, but it was a measurement. Hi, Amanda. Who else is here? Say hello to me. Hopefully everybody's doing well right now. Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, I'm still laughing because I just shared the story in the Balinese story. Oh, okay, I'll tell you guys at the end. I've never told this publicly, this story, because it's fucking humiliating. But at the end of this, I will tell you the story about the underwear in Bali and what happened and why 3 Balinese ladies were laughing hysterically at me. One was laughing hysterically and went and got 2 others, and the 2 others came, and then all 3 of them were laughing at me hysterically. And I was naked. I'll tell you that story soon. Hi, Diana. How are you, sister? Okay, so I just know this is going to change your entire fucking life. Are you ready for this? There's no catch, there's no nothing. It's literally just the most simple thing ever. And as soon as I said it to the girls in Healed, I was like, yes. I've said it to myself a million times, but sometimes you don't realize how powerful something is until you say it out loud. The same is true. Sometimes you don't realize how stupid something is until you say it out loud. And then you say it out loud and you're like, fuck, that sounded so much better in my head. I do that too. However, this one was brilliant. And with everything that's going on, people are so confused right now, and everybody's saying something different. You have leaders telling you to, slow down and calm down and don't sell your regular shit and make sure you do cheaper stuff and give shit away for free and be loving and be mindful of everything going on. Then you have other people saying, completely ignore all of that. Continue on as you were doing and sell your expensive shit right now. And other people are saying, capitalize on the market because it's crashing. And it's like, fuck, how's one person supposed to know what the right thing is to do, which is what most people want. I want to know how to be safe, and I want to know how to be a good person and do the right thing while you're moving through this, right? Then on top of that, you have a whole shit ton of people who are also feeling guilty. I feel guilty that I'm not smarter about this political election. I feel guilty that I don't know really what I should be doing about all of that or what my opinion is on that. I feel guilty that there's children who are being taken away from their parents at the border. I feel guilty that I don't know how to support the people over in China or in France or in Italy that are getting their ass kicked doing this. I feel guilty that I don't know how to, whatever the thing is, right? Whether it's every day in life or it's right now going through this circumstance or condition, people are feeling like they're just like, it's like everybody's telling them what to do differently. You're really just wanting to carry on with life or to do whatever you do, especially as a global or a thought leader online or a person who is a coach online, this kind of industry and field. We tend to really just like sort of scan the people we admire, the people we look up to, and hear what they have to say during times like this. Like anyone with a level of intelligence is going to sort of be open to, this is a new circumstance in my lifetime and I want to know how to lead well and do a good job with this. So what ends up happening is you get really confused on what should you sell right now? What should you say right now? How should you be right now? Are you allowed to joke around this? Or are you not allowed to joke around about this? Should you be, really deeply be feeling sorrowful for the people going through this, getting their ass kicked, or, all the shenanigans and all the above. And then we get really confused on what should we do? How can we thrive during this circumstance? Which, by the way, you get to fucking thrive during this circumstance. Doesn't support or help the world in any way, level, or shape for you to be down and out about everything going on, whether you're getting your ass kicked or you're not getting your ass kicked. This is just common sense for energetics, right? Not for anything else. For energetics, keeping ourselves in a positive state is always the right thing to do. Thriving or giving ourselves permission to thrive is always the smart thing to do, okay? So I mean, that's just like standard shit. However, past everything gets a little bit confusing. So this was the filter that I used for myself that I shared with the girls in the Healed group. And that really had a whole shit ton of light bulb moments. Are you ready? So it's not just about using it for this pandemic that's going on. It's like literally, this is a filter you can use for the rest of your fucking life for every single thing that comes your way when it comes to feeling guilty about not rescuing the rest of the world, or feeling like, am I allowed to sell this? Am I allowed to charge this? Am I allowed to do this? Am I allowed to speak this way, be this way, have all these things, celebrate these wins? It doesn't matter, right? And this was the filter for me. Basically, when the question is, what am I here to do on the planet? I've been asking myself this for 6 weeks. Just like, who are you, Mandy? What are you here to do on the planet? Like, what's your deepest magic? What's your do? And that's how I came up with the Daily Raw, the new group, the free Facebook group. If you're not in there, just type in the Daily Raw and get over to there. I'll add you into the Facebook group. It's literally just me saying raw shit every single day, because that's my gift. My gift is to bring, like, I say everything. I say all the things. I talk about everything and anything. There's no curtain. There's no pedestal I'm up on. I'm not the cool girl clique. I'm not nothing. It's just raw, blunt, open. Let's talk about all the fucking things. Everything is welcome here. There are no rules. There is no nothing. Like, this is just fully doing life together with each other, expanding to the ethers, right? So I locked into that being my gift. Now, here was the filter I used. Are you ready for this? I really think you're going to love this. And I want to know how this resonates with you, okay? If you said to yourself, you're going to laugh when I say this, okay? If you said to yourself, I'm the girl to come to for that, you can use that filter for fucking anything. So I was feeling guilty, like Glennon Doyle and people like that are, you know, people were coming through the border, children were being taken away from their parents, and she's like really like doing some work down there to heal that. And I was feeling like, how come I'm not smarter? How come I'm not learning, like, how, like whether it's legislature or the legal field, or it's literally like a fundraising or whatever, like how come I'm not smarter and wiser about how to fix that circumstance? Because obviously that breaks my heart to think children being ripped from their parents. So it was like this guilt that I felt, or like the girls in Haiti at 16, they outgrow the orphanages and they go off into the hellhole of Haiti once they turn 16. So I'm feeling guilty, like, oh, I should know how to help those girls in Haiti, or I should, all of these different things in the entire planet that I feel like I should know how to do that. I should learn how to do that. I should be smarter. I should be more into politics. I should be more into legislature. I should be more like these other people who are doing those kind of things. Then I found this filter. And the filter was, yes, you should come to me if you want to learn who to vote for the president. And I know I got this down. I got this on lockdown. I'm the girl to go to for that. I was like, no, I'm not the girl you should come to for that. How about I'm the girl to come to for how to solve the problem on the border about the children being taken away from their parents. I'm the girl to go to. No, I'm fucking not the girl to go to for that. This is shit that I'm not the girl to go to for that. But guess what? Glennon Doyle might be for the fucking border shit. And I know plenty of other people who feel really smart and really called and really intelligent about particular things going on in the planet. And I am not the girl to go to for that. So I just started using that as the filter. Like, am I the girl to go to for that? What am I the girl to go to? Oh, if you want to learn how to feel truly free to just expand yourself as a human being, bring your gifts and your talents, your raw talents to the world, learn how to make money right away online. Like, I'm one of the rare human beings on the entire global planet of a story that I've ever heard that went from welfare with no business experience to a global company, year one, making $500,000. Year fucking one with no experience, and have just expanded since then. That's virtually unheard of. I've never heard of someone who's ever done that ever. That's my fucking gift. I know how to make money really fast right now in a very easy way, being your true fucking self. Like that, with really raw, open communication with no rules and none of this other clicky whatever bullshit. Like, that's just my jam. I don't care about the fancy schmancy stuff. I don't care about all the luxury stuff. I don't care about any of that shit. I care about open, honest communication, raw, blunt communication. I care about sharing information that really supports each other. I care about holding you as able and really powerful and knowing who the fuck you are and calling your ass to more and not letting you get away with the bullshit stories that you're spinning. And I care about things like this, things like sharing, like, hey, this filter really helped me. I started asking myself, am I the girl to come to for that? And I started fucking laughing. And all of a sudden that guilt I felt about not being better and doing that better, it started to fade. It started to like instantly just like, it just like popped the bubble of that Jesus complex that I had of like, I need to be the person that heals everybody. I need to be the person who knows how to do everything in the whole entire world. And guess what? Coming from that place, if I came from the place of like, well, I need to know how to help the children who are being taken away from their parents at the border, right? If I needed to know how to do that, then I would learn how to do that. And then what? And then I would just be off to the next thing that I feel like is the people suffering out on the planet. There's a part of me that was unhealed as the little girl who was, people did crazy shit to. I told adults, they did nothing about it. And that part of me that was unhealed felt like, no, you don't get to be that human being, Mandy, who knows there's bad shit and does nothing about it. You don't fucking get to be that human being. You need to be the person that does something about it. So that part of me needed to get healed. That's the part I've done the work to heal. And then when I look at the thing, right? Like that's the part of me I'm working on healing. And then when I look at that through the filter, my whole entire fucking life changed just like that. Who am I, the person to go? Who are you? Like this is what you should come to me for. And feel free to throw it in the comments. Like, who are you? Like, oh yeah, if you need this, if you need help with that, if you need support with this, if you want to learn that, expand this, have this result, do this kind of thing. You came to the right person. Me, you came to the right person. If you want to know how to make money right now, really easy online, and you want to wade through the bullshit, remove the blocks that are stopping you, expand your mind into this freedom, this joy, this expansion, this being your true, actual, authentic self. And when you're 95 looking back, you're going to feel like, I fucking laid it all out on this planet. Like I did the damn thing. Like this is what I was here to do. And I fucking did it. I really did it. And I did it creating massive amount of wealth, tapping into this easy online thing. Like it's so easy to, like, that's what I do. I just did it right away. I did it super easy and I've continued to do it. And I've never had to make anything fancy or complicated. And that's my fucking gift. And my other gift is just say things how they are with no filter, with no, curtain, with no pedestal that I'm standing on for people to look up to, just being here with you, present with you, doing this shit with you in a really raw, honest way while we get to expand and have all the fucking results that we want to. That's my fucking gift. All this other shit that I was feeling guilty about, I'm not the girl to come to. I've said it my whole life, but for some reason, as my success built or the power or the money built, it was like these small stories that I had started to expand and expand, right? The higher I rose, the more they expanded. We know this happens, right? And then to the point where it's like you snap back down. So, basically my whole life, I always knew like, look, I'm excellent at what I'm excellent at, and I'm really not good at what I'm not good at. Like, I'm no good at geography. I'm no good at learning a foreign language. I'm no good at politics. Like, this is just not my area of expertise. It's just not. And there's certain things that I'm amazing at. Like, I can understand concepts and break them down and spit them out so people can understand. Like, I'm so gifted at doing that. That's what I can do. I can help you break through some really complicated shit that might feel all tangled and just like really unwire that in 4 seconds, right? Like, this is my gift. All these other things though, not my fucking gift. Just not my gift. So what would it actually, and by the way, this is the thing I said to the girls. If I really look back, the things that I've done to waste the most time, the numbing out, the drinking, the texting late at night, the not, the eating shit food, the whatever the stuff I'm doing that's like causing me to waste the most amount of time in my life. The thing that caused me to waste the most amount of time in my life is feeling stressed and guilty about not being a better person that can do all of those other things. That has caused me the most amount, whether it was for my family or for my children or for, someone I cared about or my clients or my community and tribe or the world as a whole, feeling guilty and shameful about not being better or different or believing a story that I'm fucked up or that I'm broken somehow and I need to figure out how to fix myself, whatever the bullshit story is. That's the thing that has caused me to numb out and do the least amount of healing on the planet. That's the thing that I needed to fix. That was the thing that I needed to outgrow, to expand through, et cetera, right? So when I found this filter, it was really, really, really fucking helpful. Like, you came to the right girl for this. And when I run the other things that in my head sound so good, like, yes, of course you should care about those. Of course you should be better at those. Of course you should do those things, Mandy. When it was like, yes, I'm the girl you should come to for that thing. It's hysterical. Like, can you imagine the lifetime of things that have to be different for me to be the girl for you to come to for that thing right there? I'm never going to be the girl to go to for that. And what if I just let the people who were the person to go to for it, if I let people go to that person and then I let people come to me for the thing that I'm fucking magic at? Like, oh, you want to learn how to make money really fast online? I'm your girl. Oh, you want to learn how to be happy and lit the fuck up every day and have a powerful message every day? I'm your girl. Oh, you want to learn how to have accelerated, rapid results? I'm your fucking girl. Oh, you want to learn how to feel completely free from any judgment of any human being on the entire planet and feel really, really true to be you, exceeding and rising above any kind of social standard, religious standard, any other kind of rule or place where it came from, and just actually feel that massive level of expansion and freedom and oxygen? I'm your fucking girl. All those other things? Not me. Not it. Not it. And that was it. And it was like instantly I stopped feeling the pressure to be those things. It was literally instantly using this filter. So I wanted to hop on today to offer this filter for you guys to use during a time like this, right? Like, I'm the man to come to, like, yes, I'm your guy. If you want this, this, and this, I'm your guy to come to that. And what if you knew that dropping into that and being all of that to the most expansive level that you possibly can, like laser locked into that, was the way that you could create healing on this planet in such a massive way? And by the way, in the moments when you're in that flow state and you're in that place of being who you are, you unlock and open the door to be present with the things that come to you. Like, you become an avenue. For me, it's God, for source, whatever it is for you, the universe. For me, it's God, right? You become an avenue for God to actually use you in the moments. But when you're too caught up in fretting about all the things you're not hearing the prompting. You're not hearing that intuitive guidance. You're not hearing that soul prompt coming through to you. You're not hearing, oh, there's a conversation that you could have had with this human being that would have changed their fucking life. Oh, there's this message that was coming through you that would have changed the whole of your community. There's this, there's this creative idea that came through that would have massively expanded your company so that you would have reached tens of thousands more people. You're not tuned into that shit. If you want to know how to leave the biggest impact on the motherfucking planet, it's using a filter like this, right? If this one resonates with you, it's using a filter like this, and it's staying true to your fucking flow and what you have to do on the planet, so that you're in a state of ease and flow and joy and happiness and expansiveness rather than contraction. And then when you're in this state, you can hear those promptings and then you back them. You take aligned action to back those in the moment, and you will become a source of healing that can be used in a profound way. Instead of this like really glorious story in your head of like, I need to somehow be some kind of political or whatever kind of thing. And like, that's the only way I can really change the world. That's the only way I could really leave impact on the planet. We literally just get to release that forevermore. Can we just live in the energy of like, that you came to the right, yes, I'm your girl for that. Like, that's my zone of genius. That's the shit I'm here to do on the planet. And I literally get to use all of my time, my energy, my focus. For me, that was the biggest one. Like, I felt it wasn't necessarily about, I'm supposed to be talking about this or even right now doing this. Like, I don't feel like I need to build a school in Haiti. I felt like my focus should be on learning how to do those things so that eventually I could do those things. Like, it was really, my guilt was around my focus. My focus and my attention should be there, right? So for me, it was, and you can get clear what it is for you. If you want to do deeper work on this, the Healed program is still open, mandyperry.com/healed. If you want to do one-on-one work with me, I have the apprenticeship, which is fucking amazing. I'll drop the link for the apprenticeship because there's no sales page for it. I literally pulled a old move Mandy and just locked this shit down on a Google Doc. So, hi Phil, how are you, brother? Being okay with my own magic? Yes. Okay, I've dropped apprenticeship down there. I can drop Healed down there too, just for you guys. It's an amazing program. The Healed girls will tell you. Okay, so both of those are down there. So it's using a filter like this. It's having some sense of boundaries in your own life where you can get really clear, like, and this is the homework I had them do in Heal today, right? I feel like with everything going on, this is just, I want to bring it down, right? So I can even write this down for the homework for you guys. This is the question to answer, right? Who am I that when someone comes to me, I'm like, fuck yes, I'm your girl or guy, right? And then for me, that was amazing. Like, that wasn't like, okay, yes, that filter helped me be like, I just started laughing. Like, holy shit, Mandy, you really started having some like elite mind. Like, I need to know all these things and do all these things, which is kind of cool. I mean, in my own naive way, I really believed that I could just learn to do anything and heal and fix anything. And like, I really believe that. My mom told me that always when I was a kid. She always told me you can be anything that you want to be. Like, you can do anything you want to do. You can be anything you want to be. And I wholly believe that. So in part, there's a part of me, this really amazing, powerful part of me that's like, I could do that if that's what I wanted to do. So, but that also messed with me a little bit, right? So the first one is, I'm like, fuck yes, I'm your girl. Like, that's the thing people come to me for. But then the rest of it was like, okay, once I define what that is, I actually needed to write out how does this specifically heal the world? Specifically, how does that actually impact the planet? Like, how does that heal people? And so when I did that work, I started to realize, let me write that down first. And specifically, how does this heal the world, the people around you? Okay. because I had to specifically get clear, because if it's just ethereal, I'll end up going back to like, no, but it's tangible. Like I need to be the troops on the ground, tangibly being there helping people, or else I'm not fucking helping, right? I don't know if that's the Marine Corps in me or if that's the, like, whatever it is, right? But when I got clear, like, no, that's the girl I am. Like, if you want to learn how to make money online like that, if you want to learn how to be like really expansive in yourself and free from the worry of like all these rules and the shit going on, and you're really just truly being you, so that when you're 95 looking back, you'll have lived an epic fucking life, totally in integrity with yourself, I'm your fucking girl, and just made money easily the whole way, had joy easily the whole way, allowed yourself to have all the things you desire while you came from a loving place that impacted the planet. I'm your fucking girl. Okay, got clear on that, but then I needed to write out, but specifically, how does that actually heal people? And the second I even started to answer that question, it was like, oh, that's right. Remember, like, all the people constantly that write like, oh my God, you helped me with this. I was in bed, depressed, and I got out because of you. I was, suicidal and I stopped because of you. I left this horrible relationship. I was being beaten because of you. I started my company and left this job that I was, so exhausted and tired every single day, and now have my dream life because of you. Just constantly. And I was like, how is that not enough? Like, that's not enough? Like, what's going on inside of me that like, oh, that's not enough. Like, that's not enough healing on the planet, Amanda. You need to go help the children down in the border. Like, these specific things that hit me because I saw Glennon Doyle doing that, and I admire her and her brand. I found her brand because it's the brand I created for me. When I looked it up to make sure no one had it, I fucking found her ass, and I was like, I cried. Like, no, that was supposed to be my brand. Already taken as it stands, right? So, and because it resonated with me so deeply, I probably looked at that a little deeper, and somehow that just snuck in. But it's like, how is it not enough to be a human being who, because I chose to be happy and joyful in a state of expansion, and because it's so easy for me to talk about all the fucking crazy shit that everybody else is ashamed of talking about, how is that, like, that's my natural gift. That's what I do. I'm not afraid to talk about whatever dumb shit I've done, whatever crazy shit I've been through, like the things that nobody else will talk about, suicide attempts or sexual abuse or physical abuse or religious fear, any of the stuff that other people are unwilling to talk about because they're afraid to get judged, or they're afraid people won't want to hear the message, or they can't handle it, or it'll trigger them, or whatever the reason is, right? That's just my gift. And so how is that not enough? Why is that not enough? Why am I thinking that I have to, I'm the person to come to about anything political or all these other things, that I'm not the person to come to? And what would it feel like if we just live life being like, that's the way it is. That's what it actually is. And I'm really, truly free from the pressure and the stress and the guilt and the shame that I feel from this shit that keeps sneaking its way back in, trying to pull me into my, Jesus complex. Like, I'm here to heal the whole fucking world. And so it might not be enough for you to just say, I'm the person to come to for this motherfucking thing. And you should probably say that out loud to your entire community so they fucking know who you're the person to come to for. But then you want to really specifically clear, how does this actually heal the planet so that this mischief will never sneak its way back in? And actually spend time there writing that out and getting really clear about that and being very specific about that. All the ways that it's transformed lives, all the ways that what you're teaching, talking to, being focused on, giving your time and attention to has healed your life, and how it's transformed you, and how it's affecting other people, and how what it's doing in that person's life that's affecting all the rest of the people's lives, and how that domino effect just continues to go on and on and on. Like, that really healed me. Like, I help powerful leaders. I'm not like this girl who has followers like, oh, Mandy Perry. I'm here doing life with really fucking powerful human beings who are showing up doing really big things on the planet. And they have a powerful message, and they're amazing, incredible human beings. Those people, if I can serve them, and I can support them, and I can guide them, and I can call their ass to more, and I can help keep flicking those things out of their way so they can just keep expanding rapidly. If they can come into a space where they're just allowed to be everything they're meant to be, and say all the things, and remove all the blockages that are stopping them from feeling like they just get to have an experience of life that's joyful and amazing and happy, and they get to contribute, and they get to bring healing, they get to do it being who they're actually born to be. And they're not feeling the resistance like, I'm born to be this way, and this is what feels natural for me, but I feel like I have to be all these other things. If I can keep removing those things and keep allowing that path to break through for them, they're going to show up for their community, and the massive amounts of effects that they're going to have in their community are limitless. I mean, it's just absolutely exponential. And that does, of course, change the world, which was the thing I was stuck on for months and months, like changing the fucking world, right? So that was the filter that I wanted to share with you guys. This is so powerful. Thank you. You're so welcome, sister. Garage dancing move, right? Hashtag Corona dance. Oh, I love you guys. So I didn't really have anything else to share except for that, to help liberate some of the tension, the guilt, the shame that's going on, help clear the path for you to make really powerful decisions. The way I see it is we kind of have a month to really lock in and do some amazing, incredible work. So yeah, the apprenticeship link is below. The healed link is below. And of course, my Diamond Mastermind is access to all of my programs. So you can check out mandyperry.com/diamond as well. So that'll teach you about that program as well. Those are the 3 current things that are open, that are options for you guys. And that is all. I'm actually very hungry. I haven't eaten all day yet, so I'm going to go eat. But I hope this serves you. And feel free to come back. Let me know. Like, I would love to hear below. I would love nothing more than for you to own and tell me who the fuck you are. Like, I'm the person to come to for this. Like, what are you the person to come to? Because you never know how many people are going to see the comments below and who's going to actually be able to come find you, because it's the very thing that they're fucking looking for. So really, it's an act of love for you to own exactly who the fuck you are. And I'm the person to come to for this, 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 and this. So drop that below in the comments. You know, let me know. Also, you know, it's something that I can be aware of, learning who's here is an expertise at what, and then being able to refer people to them is something that I'm very much into, because I love collaboration. So that would be an amazing way to do that as well. And let's do a hashtag for this. I'm supposed to do the hashtag in the beginning, and I always remember at the end. I don't know when that started. I used to always do the hashtag. Oh, but this isn't the end, because I still have to tell you the story about the underwear. Okay. Oh, I gotta fucking love this story. Okay, so let's do hashtag underwear. No, we're doing hashtag liberated. That's what we're doing. Fucking hashtag liberated, because we're done with the fucking guilt trippy bullshit, shamey shit, and being someone other than who we are. That's so done. I'm the girl to come to for teaching you how to rescue people from the border. So absurd. Oh, I just squirted water everywhere. I'm gonna own that in case you saw that on the public Facebook Live. Okay, are you ready for the mother loving underwear story? I've always known I was gonna have to tell this story public, because my tribe has heard about it, but has never really heard it unless they've been in a program that's joined. Don't give it away if you already know. No motherfucking giving it away, because I know some of you already know. Okay, so this is so embarrassing. So I'm in Bali, and I don't know if you have ever been to the massage places in Bali. They're kind of the same all over the island, but you walk in and it's a strange setup. It's very different than the States, right? So you walk in, and I'm not sure about like the other countries where you guys are at in the country, but in the States you walk in and there's blankets upon blankets, and like there's a sheet on the bottom, and then there's a sheet and a blanket on the top, and you crawl underneath and you're covered, and the whole fucking covered everything. In Europe it might be different, right? I'm not really sure. I know that like a French doctor here who, well, I'm not gonna tell you what he does, but he told me that the Europeans come in and they're just fucking naked, and the Americans come in and they're all covered up. So I was laughing about that. Anyways, I go in, and you go in and there's just like a table, and there's this little like black net thing on it, and that's it. It's like a little tiny package of like this black net, and then there's nothing else anywhere, and there's a shower, and the shower doesn't have a curtain or anything, and there's like a little bar of soap. So it's just wide open. Usually the window's wide open, and there's no glass either. It's just like wide open to outside, but there's like curtains or flowers that are blocking it from the outside. So I'm in this fucking room, and I'm kind of confused. I'm not really sure what to do. And so I'm figuring like, okay, I must, like, there's a shower cap right there, and then there's a shower and there's soap. So like maybe I'm just supposed to shower and get clean for them, so when they massage me, they're not touching any germs or something. And you know, I did hear that Bali has like different bacteria in their water or something. So I'm like, if I can shower, and then I guess I lay here naked because there's no nothing to cover myself with. So I take the shower, soap myself up, whatever, sit down, take the shower cap with the shower cap on, and like I'm really just sitting there trying to figure out like, what am I supposed to cover myself? I'm feeling a little bit insecure about it, is what I'm saying, right? I'm just sitting there butt ass naked, right? And like, I got big boobs, I'm a tall girl, like I'm just like this tall girl with big boobs sitting there butt ass naked. So the Balinese lady walks in, I'm feeling a little bit uncertain. She walks in and she's like, and then she starts dying fucking laughing. And I'm telling you, like, this laughter is stuck in my head for the rest of my natural born life, because she's laughing so fucking hard. Then she opens the door, she says something in Balinese, 2 other women come in, and all 3 of them are fucking wide-eyed laughing hysterically at me. So mind you, I'm sitting there with nothing but this fucking shower cap on, butt-ass naked, with nothing. There's not even like a sheet to like grab and cover myself. She went and called other fucking Balinese ladies in, and they're all laughing. And they're not like laughing, they're like hysterically laughing, hyperventilating with tears falling down their face, like fucking bent over, holding their bellies, fucking laughing hysterically. And I'm sitting there like, you're not fucking allowed to do that. Like, I'm just in shock that this lady went and got 2 other ladies and came in and they're just laughing hysterically at me. And I have no fucking clue why. Not one fucking clue. They're laughing for fucking ever. I know I said 10 minutes. There's no way it was 10 minutes, but it felt like motherfucking 10 minutes. I have no idea why they're laughing at me. None. Right? Like the level of what was going on inside me was just like, what the fuckness, right? So then the lady's trying to talk through her laughter. She's like laughing so hard she can barely talk to me. And then she comes over and she like takes me and like pulls me down. So like I'm sitting on this thing that I'm supposed to be laying down and she like grabs me to like bend me down. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. They're laughing at me hysterically. I'm already butt-ass naked and now she's pulling me down. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. And so she pulls me down and then she pulls the shower cap off my head. And I'm just like, what the actual fuck are you doing? And she takes the shower cap and she puts her hands inside of it and opens it and there's 2 big holes. And then she's laughing so fucking hard. And then she takes it and she puts it down near her crotch and shows me that it's fucking underwear. So she's laughing so hard because I'm butt ass naked with the underwear that you're supposed to wear to cover yourself for the massage on my fucking head with 2 big holes sticking out the side of my head. And I'm this big American girl butt ass naked with the underwear on my fucking head. And that's why she called her fucking friends in to come laugh at me. And then I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, I'm processing everything at once and I'm processing what this is like for these women. And then I'm processing the balls of this motherfucking woman to call her 2 friends in to come laugh at me with the underwear on my fucking head. And I'm actually sitting there literally like, holy shit, that takes huge amounts of balls for you to do that. But she did do it. So then I'm on, like, I fucking start laughing. I'm dying laughing, obviously, because I mean, the amount of laughter coming out of these women is like, nobody's ever done that before, really? Like, nobody in the history of ever has ever thought that was a fucking shower cap? I thought it was a fucking shower cap. So then I'm laying down and she's massaging me, right? And she's killing me. She's like massaging me, like hurting. And I had to ask her like 5 or 6 times to stop massaging so hard, to like do it softer. Finally, she's like, what are you, a baby? And so now the same woman who had underwear on my head, who called her friends in, who laughed hysterically at me, who taught me how to put the underwear down, is now torturing me. And now she's calling me a fucking baby. She's asking me, like, are you a fucking baby? You need me to do it so soft? Are you a baby? This fucking lady, I should have hired her for my company and that was it. I should have just hired her and be like, you're fucking hired. That's it. Like, I know you're going to take me to multi-millions in 4 seconds. I need you here just telling me what to do every single fucking day. So that's it. I did put the stupid fucking underwear on my head and thought it was a shower cap and sat there naked while they laughed at me for a very long time. And then I was a baby about the massage. And the whole thing happened. And then that was the same time that I had the healer do what he did, which is a whole nother motherfucking story. I'm not going to tell that right now. Oh, yes, that was the story. Yep, that's what fucking happened. So now, y'all know the story of the underwear on my head in Bali. That's the motherfucking story. And now you have the filter to use with everything that's going on while we have these conditions and these things going on. So I still want to hear... I just have this lady's cackles and laughs stuck in my head. It's all I can hear, is like reverberating in my head, like how they were laughing, how hard they were fucking laughing, and it's cackling at me. And I want to hear what I'm the motherfucking person to come to for this. Like, yes, you came to the right person. What is that for you? I want to know. Yes, hashtag hired is right. Although that was just a momentary brilliant right here moment of like, I should have hired her. I didn't ever actually think that before now. That was like a right now moment. Because had I thought of it then, I just might have. I just might have fucking hired her. Like, what other skills do you have? Brutal fucking boot camp lady. Ruthless Balinese lady, the size of my thigh. I call her, like, there's a little ruthless thigh running around. That's what this lady was, a little ruthless thigh. Nothing else. Oh, okay, I really need to go get something to eat. So, to recap, I've put in here the homework for you to do. I've told you about the Healed program. I've told you about the apprenticeship with next fucking level. And I'm doing a 20-minute call for that, by the way, FYI. So if you want to book a 20-minute call, there's a link to actually book a free call with me. It's an accelerated call. I'll show you exactly, like, no bullshit. This is how I fucking know that you can do this. And this is exactly how you can have all the results that you want to. End of story. It's not even going to take me 20 minutes to get to that with you. So that call link is in there if you want to book that. Feel free. If you just want to fucking join, you already know you're in, just let me know, just PM me. There are 3 spots left for the apprenticeship. And then there's the Diamond Mastermind, which is access to all my programs or one-on-one calls with me. mandyperry.com/diamond for that one. I think that's everything you need to know for today. I love you. I hope everybody's healthy and doing well during this time. I hope you're enjoying the time that you have home to start flushing up all the shenanigans. I don't know if I like that word, but that's the word that just came to mind. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. I'm going to go eat lunch. I will see you when I see you. Have a great day, guys.